Hela, South Africa. You are running out of time. You can see it everywhere. Young people need jobs. Manje.
Namhlanje.
She needs to own the land her business is on.
Namhlanje.
Why give her grant money only to take it away from her rates and taxes? This must stop Manje.
Namhlanje.
He needs the clinic open for 24 hours. Manje.
Namhlanje.
Women need to feel safe and protected. Not tomorrow. Manje.
Namhlanje.
We need accountability. Manje. When you vote EFF, you vote for yourself, your land, your jobs. Manje! Manje! Manje!
On the 1st of November, vote EFF. Vote for you.
So there's this video on TikTok that's been going around, and I will share this particular video, is of a Karen. Now we know Karen is a pandemic in itself that really needs a jab for that. Now, we know all the problems they're having right now with the supply chain, that they have a lot of cargo ships just sitting in the water floating because this country and the businesses in this country became so dependent on Chinese manufacturing because they wanted it so cheap, and now they're at the mercy of China, if that's called it what it is. So they're saying they don't have enough truckers, even when they unload them. They were saying that, they need people to work more shifts, etc. So Karen has a solution to that problem, a solution that goes all the way back to her ancestors. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Okay, guys, here's a thought, and this may piss a couple of you guys off, but I don't really care. So, you know how they're saying, supposedly, that we don't have enough people to unload these cargo ships or truck drivers to distribute this stuff? Well, why don't we have all these illegal immigrants who are coming over here unload the shit for us? And then not only that, unload the shit for us, distribute it, and work for us for the next 5 years to earn their stay here. What do you think about that?
So basically what Karen wants is slavery. That's what she wants. And let me tell you something about Karen and her, ilk. Like when those slave movies, we look at the slave movies a certain way. A lot of us say, I don't want them slave movies. I don't care nothing about that. I don't like to see a lot of that. I'd rather watch Django if I'm gonna watch the slave movie, right? But the slave movies where we beaten down and downtrodden, and these movies that we don't even ask for. We don't be asking Hollywood for slave movies. We don't, right? People like Karen here, that's like a wet dream to them. Oh my God, they love those kind of movies. I mean, think about it. They go to plantations in Louisiana, and they will have weddings at a slave plantation. Listen, black folks don't even think like that. Want a wedding at a slave plantation? But that's what they want. A lot of them wish they can live in that time period where they didn't have to work, they didn't have to cook, they didn't have to clean, they didn't have to do nothing but sit up all day and be served. Lazy. Just laziness. Didn't work, didn't build anything. Just really didn't do nothing. So when you hear her respond that way, I mean, is it quite strange? If you look at all the people who's picking the fruits and vegetables in America now, it's immigrants from south of the border who's doing that. Black folks we had our time doing that. We did it for free for hundreds of years. Then after that, we went into sharecropping, which was slavery 2.0. If you know about sharecropping, the way it was done, right? And we say, no, we done with that. All that free labor for y'all. Go pick your own cotton. Go pick your own strawberries and fruits and everything else. Pick it yourself. But you don't want to do that. So your plan was, let's flood America, with people south of the border. Now, we can't just say immigrants because when them Haitians showed up, he said, no, not you. not you, France, not you. Get him out. Just making up names. Get him out. Send him back to Port-au-Prince. Not him. We want people from Guatemala. We want people from Nicaragua. We want people from, different countries in Central America, Mexico if they come, whoever. That's the new slaves that we want in here. That's the ones. That's why she said that. And that's been the plan. They want y'all, they come over here as immigrants, they try to set y'all up to be the new slaves of black folks who ain't having it. But that's in the DNA of Karen. They don't want to work. Like I say, they're lazy. Like, look at all them jobs that's available right now. If she talking about the supply chain, think about it. Why don't she get her lazy self up and go work and unload them ships? Why don't she get a CDL and go drive the trucks? Or go work in the retail store stocking this stuff once it get there? Why don't she go do it? Why somebody got to work for free for you for 5 years? You didn't work at all. Let's think about that. But, like I said, the mentality, like I said, don't change, brothers and sisters. It do not change. Whether it's 2021 or if it was 1621, the same mentality they have. Because I told you, white supremacy in their culture, they pass it down like an inheritance. That's why I don't even like using the term racism. I really don't. It is a culture of white supremacy, and that's all you heard out of this Karen in this video. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this Karen here and just exhibiting the culture of white supremacy, which definitely has a lot of laziness to it. Laziness.
Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.